Chen Pao might be the one, you know.
Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling very confident that now the list have been refined. You know, people have worked out, you know, certain counts and certain consistencies. We could be onto a winner. Adam Denk now, I believe, was going what, 8-0-1 yesterday, so undefeated, or 8-1, one of the two, winning 8 games out of 9 nonetheless. Looking at these prize cards though, one Chen Pao EX prize for Owyn, and a couple copies of Water Energy, which could be very impactful since he only plays 9. That could be something to watch out for. But Owyn does kick us off here in our round 12 feature match.
So here we go, Owyn going first, and starting off very strong with both leading the Frigibacks and then the Battle VIP pass as well. Just going to attach Water Energy from the hand to the Frigibacks to retreat it, and then going to go for that Shivery Chill ability, getting 2 Water Energies out the deck.
Feeling a bit cold. Make sure you grab your coats. There's Shivery Chills knocking about. I'll tell you what, when you're playing Chen Pao, if you can get that Chen Pao in the active turn 1, start to filter those energies into your hand, it makes it infinitely easier, honestly, because energies in the deck are the worst place for Chen Pao. You need them either in the hand so you can attach them via Super Cold Bats Caliber, or even the discard pile so you can just grab them back via Superior Energy Retrieval. And obviously Super Chill when Chen Pao is in the active, letting you grab 2 Water Energies from your deck, put them in your hand.
Yeah, pretty much every single piece of the Chen Pao archetype just synergizes so well together. You know, you have the Chen Pao's ability, searching energies, the attack that does more damage for each Water Energy you put on, Excalibur, being able to attach as many Water Energies as you want, and then you have the support of cards like Irida, of course, which lets you grab a Water Pokemon and an item from the deck, so I can get you that rare candy Excalibur combo. Everything in this deck just flows together really beautifully. Yeah,
you know, you've got Shivery Chill, it's got the Water Energies from deck, you've got Greninja to discard them via concealed cards and use Moonlight Shuriken in certain scenarios. Irida searches Pokemon and items, a rare candy cross switcher, cancelling clone, any piece of the puzzle. Like you said, the deck just synergizes so well together. As we do see Owyn have a VIP battle pass as well, grabbing that Raging Greninja and Manaphy too.
Yeah, obviously with your opponent leading that Radiant Greninja, don't want to be messing about with that one. To make sure you have protection from that Moonlight Shuriken, just rather than falling victim to maybe 2 Frigibacks being KO'd. That would not be good news.
Yeah, so that's your defense, isn't it? You have to use that Mana Feed to stop any Moonlight Shuriken shenanigans. You never know these days with, Turbo List playing Lost Vacuum. The turn 1 Moonlight Shuriken is a possibility. Owyn wants no part of that by putting down that Mana Feed. Also does find a Bidoof, which is actually a huge find, by the way. The difference between playing Chen Pao with and without the barrel is immense. So being able to develop that Bidoof turn 1, strong start there from Owyn, all things considered.
They're, of course, going to be wanting to get out that barrel, of course, with the Industrious Incisors ability, able to, once per turn, draw until you've got 5 cards in hand. It's been one of the most solid draw options. Recently, not this year, of course, but last year, of course, winning Worlds in the hands of Andre Scubals, the support for Arceus. Yeah, solid card.
Yeah, obviously, Andre's interview on the stage after winning said, just play the barrel.
Yeah.
That was his top tips. Owyn taking note there. As Adam does play an escape rope to get that Greninja out of the active into a Comfey and uses Flower Select. And let's see what we have. Getting rid of a Super Rod in favor of a Water Energy. Obviously, you can use that Water Energy to conceal cards. Draw 2. Let's see what they are. Was that Battle VIP pass?
Yes, it was.
Oh, Adam is off to the races, baby. Gonna grab 2 basic Pokemon and put them on your bench. You have to imagine what Comfey, Kamerman, double Comfey, anything along those lines.
If there's any card you can pick turn 1 for finding it from a concealed card, I think Battle VIP pass has got to be pretty much near, if not at the top.
Yep.
Gonna be very happy about finding that so soon, and gonna be able to get set up very, very nicely here.
Now this is interesting. I feel as if Turbo Lost Box into Chen Pao could just be a very aggressive race. There's 2 prizes slamming into each other. Both players will have options to attack via Moonlight Shuriken as well. So there's going to be many multi-prize turns, if I had to imagine. And I think it's going to make for a very entertaining match, Freya?
Yeah, I think so as well. So, I think something that Adam's taking the time to do right now is you can see he's literally combing through and looking at every single energy in the deck. So wanting to make sure that there's exact knowledge of how many counts of what energy are available is very important, especially in these Lost Zone decks where you're playing such a big variety of energy to power up different attackers. You want to make sure you have access to the one that you want at any given time, especially when you're up against a deck like Chen Pao, where you're going to have to use some of your 2 prizes to knock out their 2 prizes.
Well, we saw in our first round today, didn't we, where Rune didn't have access to both the Lightning, so you have to really keep careful of that, because obviously Raikou and Dragonite both require 1 Lightning. Dragonite requires 2 Waters as well. not to mention Sableye requires Psychic. So when you've got 3 different types of basic energy, you have to keep tabs on all of them. Yes. Speaking of Psychic energy, one is found off that flower selecting. Only plays 3 copies, so you have to be careful with that. One does hit the lost zone, so keep an eye on that, viewers, as this match progresses. 1 Psychic energy in the lost zone.
Ready, but a very important decision though, because the other card was that Forest Seal Stone, and Adam having the Ragdoll in hand, of course, we're going to be picking that, and they're going to use that Star Alchemy straight away, search the deck for any one card, and it's going to be that Chorus Experiment. Yeah,
it's got to be that Chorus Experiment. You have to guess that accelerating your way to that magical 7 cards in the lost zone. First of all, 7 obviously opens up Mirage Gate, letting you accelerate 2 different energies from your deck, as long as they're different colors. And once you get to that 10, Sableye starts knocking on the door of that Lost Mine, spreading 12 damage counters.
Yes, and that's the critical mass, right? Yeah, 10 and Lost Zone. Once you start doing Lost Mines, your opponent starts really feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
You know, we saw before, it could be devastating getting it as early as turn 2, right? And you could just KO 2 60 HP Pokemon. It's about the best sort of turn 2 you can ask for when you're playing these Lost Zone toolbox decks. Not going to be happening in this instance, but a Chorus Experiment all the same going to make for a very solid start for Adam. Oh, 2 Water Energies there, though. 2
Water Energies, a Nest Ball, Roxanne. All good cards, all things considered. Up to keep the double Water Energy and the Roxanne. Don't mind that. Don't mind that at all.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
So it looks like we're probably not going to see the turn 1 Mirage Gate. I don't think the hand quite supports that. We do see an energy onto the active Comfey. And then
Nest Ball in hand already, okay.
So let's see, what could this be finding? Could we find a Kamerman even? That's what it's going to do. Find a Kamerman, so you can get some damage into play via that Spit innocently. Obviously, Kamerman can attack for free with its ability Lost Provision. As long as you have 4 cards in your Lost Zone, you can use any attack with a 0 energy cost there.
The other solid early option there, Spit innocently, 110 damage.
Owyn is holding a few pieces of the puzzle to do that cross-switcher cancelling Cologne turn.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay, so this is the wombo combo turn we talked about before, where you can bring up the Manaphy on an opponent's side, cancelling Cologne it to shut off that ability that, of course, protects the bench Pokemon from being hit by damage, and then you can come in with the Radiant Greninja and do the Moonlight Shuriken.
Yeah, and that is the Chien-Pao's defense against 1 prize decks, letting you sort of uptrade, taking 2 prizes with a 1 prize. And now it's not quite out of the woods yet. Does have to do some maneuvering around, as we do see the retreat of the Greninja. Now there is 3 energy in the discard pile, but there's a superior energy retrieval, of course, as we do see that Chivalry Chill. So I think we might have to rely on some barrel draws just to guarantee, but we are awfully close, Freya.
Well, the Irida's in hand, right? So yeah, we know that's going to be the Rare Candy Baxcalibur at the very least.
Yes.
Maybe what Owyn could do is, before playing the Irida, go for the barrel, and then depending on whether he draws the superior energy retrieval or the Rare Candy, can get the other item to complete the combo based on the Irida.
So we're looking for Cross Switcher or Rare Candy. Ooh, not quite. Now the awkward thing is we can't even play those cards to make your Babao a little bit better.
Yeah, just going for the concealed cards there, unfortunately. Clogging up the hand a little bit, drawing both like another Irida, which you don't need because you already have one in hand, and then a Frigibax, which you don't really want to put down another one right now if you can avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, it is the 70 HP one, so which is quite nice against Sableye. Let's see what this Irida finds then. It's going to have to be, what, Rare Candy and a second Chien-Pao?
Oh, is the Baxcalibur already in hand?
Yes, the Baxcalibur is in hand,
okay. Yes. Then, yeah. But so then give me the Rare Candy and another Frigibax, okay. Is there a way for Owyn to fin the hand to draw enough of superior energy to, or to be able to draw with the barrel to find superior energy retrieval, maybe?
Potentially. I guess you can superior energy retrieval, discard 2, grab all the energies, attach all your energies. You can't play the cancelling Cologne preemptively.
The superior is already in hand.
Yes, that's in hand. Yeah.
Right. Oh, sorry, I completely misunderstood. Okay, so he's got it all right. Unless is he missing the second cross switch?
Still needs to
that's
get
what's missing. Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood earlier. Right.
So you can get back those 4 energies, I should say. You can attach them now. Bench that Frigibax. Also 2. 2. Okay. So now we have to draw into 1 now. You want to use Moonlight Shuriken.
Maybe Owyn thinking it's not worth the risk in case you miss the cross switcher, so just... going to,
Okay,
yeah.
well done. He did that right there.
Yeah, and I think it makes sense as well because the problem is you can't play the cancelling cologne until you actually get the Manaphy active, so you need to hit the cross switcher before it. So yeah, hoping to maybe hit the missing common piece off the concealed cards, but with it not working, Owyn just conceding it's better to play it safe.
Oh, does take a cross switch out the prizes though.
Oh, okay.
Does take cross switch out the prizes, and I quite like that play of leaving one on the active Chen Pao, the Hailblade, and one on the Greninja. So still opening the door for that play. Can't get it maybe that turn. Still very possible later on.
Yeah.
Over to Adam. Let's see what he can do.
Adam's going to be very mindful of the fact that he knows that Owyn can do the one-more combo play at some point, especially now that, you know, the setup is a bit more there. Should be a bit easier to put together the pieces for that later on. So Adam's going to have to put in some aggression here to kind of counteract that as best as he can.
See what I mean. Adam can take a 2-prize KO. That is perfectly fine. Does play one copy of Boss. So while it is possible, you could try and go after the Bat's Caliber. It's going to be quite hard to find. We do see a Pokestop.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, no, gets one item, not one you really want. Battle by P-Pass gets rid of a Dragonite and a Corvus Experiment. That is not really what you want to see there if you're Adam.
No, not at all.
Let's see, what else can Adam manufacture here? Does have switch carts? We could get another use of Flower selecting at the very least. That'll take you up to 6.
Yes, it will. So here we go, 1, 2.
Let's see what we get there. Nest Ball and... What was that? Was that Sableye?
I'm actually not sure.
Couldn't quite make that one out. But it was definitely a Nest Ball. Nice secret rare one there for Adam. Well done, Adam. But then what was... It is a Sableye.
Oh, it is, okay. So, and going to side
there
lost
it goes.
that.
Does play 2 copies though, so we'll have access to one more.
Yeah, it's not something that you ideally would want to do because if you lose that second Sableye, it can make yourself a little bit more vulnerable, but sometimes that's just the choice you're left with, and that's the decision that you have to make.
Here we do see the Super Rod opting to get back Kamerman and double Water Energy. So at least for now, that Dragonite is still in a discard pile, so that won't be getting used anytime soon. Here we do see a Nest Ball, likely going to pluck that Kamerman straight back out.
Yes.
And then we're going to shuffle the deck afterwards. So we could see a Spit Innocently into this Chen Pao.
Yeah, so with the Kamerman there, of course, wanting to get that back, I think that's probably the best attacking option this turn, just so as something that only gives up 1 prize, so it makes sense to Super Rod it back, and then, of course, you would have needed to take the Nest Ball so you can get it straight out of the deck after you Super Rod it back in.
And I'll tell you what, if you do Spit Innocently this Chen Pao, a Sableye could KO the Radio Greninja and Chen Pao in one turn.
That's true,
That is a good maths right there, that Lost Mine. We see a Lost Vacuum being played, get rid of Pokestop. Quite like that, because you know that Chen Pao is a Pokestop deck, so they could use that for equal effectiveness.
Actually, no, would it be enough? Because you'd be doing 110, you have to put another 110 on there, then you put 10 on the Greninja.
Oh, I thought the Greninja had 120,
No, it's 130, yeah.
Little 10 damage off there.
Yes, just a little
That's
bit
what you got for there to catch little old me. We do see Owyn open up the turn with the Shivery Chills, but we do know all pieces of the combo are in that hand, Freya. Here we go, cross switches. Here comes the cancelling cologne, starting to smell nicely up in here for Owyn.
A perfect find from the prizes there, finding the second cross switcher to be able to play them both at once. Of course, cross switcher only working if you have 2 in your hand at the same time, but then enabling you to bring up one of your opponent's Pokemon, switch one of your Pokemon from the bench to the active, and now the perfect setup here as the cancelling cologne stops the Manaphy's ability, and Moonlight Shuriken can now do bench damage for this turn again.
Always feel it's like an insult if you go around the Manaphy and KO 2 support Pokemon. Say Manaphy's no longer doing it. You don't need it anymore. No. I'm just going to go around that, get your 2 support Pokemon, and that Manaphy can stay in the active as well. Goodness gracious.
If you're Owyn here, do you just go for double Comfey KO?
I think I would. Yeah. That's what I'd be doing. Adam still hasn't quite got to that 10 lost zone yet, so we'll have to actually work a little bit. Has to get the Manaphy out the active, and then, try and, find Colwell. I think that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah. It's a double whammy, right? It shuts off your opponent's consistency engine, and it also, shuts off access to their power spike. And, that's exactly what Owyn has done.
Yeah. Wow, Owyn, Kamerman, Moonlight Shuriken taking 2 prize cards that turn, going down to 3 prize cards in total. And Adam's still at 6. Does open up the turn, though, with that Mirage Gate, as we do see 1 Psychic Energy on that Sableye. Still need to get 2 in the Lost Zone, though, for that Lost Mine to activate.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is probably the case here is that Adam wanted to play the Mirage Gate before a Chorus's experiment. Oh no, it's a Roxanne!
Roxanne!
Oh!
Hold on a second here then, folks. That means we're going to have to find some Comfeys and some switching cards for Adam to even use Lost Mine. I guess you could use Scratch, funnily enough, for a KO, right? That's 1 for
that would
20.
work, yeah.
That would work. Or you could even use Aqua Splash or whatever. Wave Splash. Let's see if I got that correct.
I think it's called Wave Splash. Yeah,
Rain Splash.
Rain Splash. There we go.
There we go. Make sure you got your umbrellas. We could be seeing a Rain Splash for KO. Come on. Manaphy getting involved. Potentially.
Yeah, although it looks like I don't see any... Oh, there's a Lost Vacuum.
Oh, okay, that works as well, actually. Lost Vacuum, so ignore me. We will not be seeing any... I mean, we could see a Rain Splash, but probably Lost Mine, a bit more advantageous.
Lost Vacuum, the crucial piece to find there is that with no comfy out, Lost Vacuum enabling the 10 to go into Lost Zone by being able to Lost Zone your own Forest Seal Stone, and it's actually just going to put everything on the barrel.
Wow, okay.
This makes a lot of sense. You've just Roxanne your opponent.
Yes.
You don't want them to be able to draw out of it, and barrel is the thing that lets you do that, so just deal with it straight away.
Yeah, no, that is a real strong turn there. What's Owyn got? Does have a Superior Energy Retrieval? Has another barrel, but no Bidoof. So we are going to see Superior Energy Retrieval when you discard 2 cards from your hand to get back 4 basic energies. And let's see where they go. Conceal cards first of all, draw 2. Bidoof. Oh, that's unfortunate. Bidoof.
Just discarded
Just
the barrel.
The barrel's gone. And let's see. I mean, we could see an attack with Moonlight Sugar, but you'd be able to hit the active this turn. I'm trying to think. Is there a world in which you could attack with a Baxcalibur, bust the tail, 130?
Oof.
Maybe I've got 2 Baxcaliburs out, so...
Yeah, I think that's what Owyn's struggling with right now. There isn't anything, in theory, amazing to attack with, other than, maybe, yeah, the Baxcalibur is the best shot. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, bust the tail. Let's go. 3 for 130. Not the greatest of numbers, but what it does do is deal with the 1 prize attackers in Lost Box. And 160 HP, you can't just, tap that to get it out of the way. You're going to have to invest an actual attacker.
No, I was going to say, actually, right now, that is by far the least vulnerable thing on Owyn's side of the field. So, 100%. Makes a lot of sense to go for the attack with the Baxcalibur there and taking a knockout on the Sableye.
Oh, we're seeing it all this round, Frey. We had a potential Manaphy, we had a Scratch maybe. Now we're seeing Baxcalibur getting involved.
Fantastic stuff.
As Adam does promote the start of the turn by promoting that Kamerman and a super odd shuffling stuff in. What do you think Adam's going to try and work towards this turn?
I think it's got to be just finding another Sableye, right? I think if you can just keep Lost Mining, it's going to get you in a pretty good spot, and then maybe you can take a few prizes from that, and then just finish off by finishing off one last 2 prizer with one of your own 2 prizes. I think you just need to find Sableye again this turn, really. Well,
we did see it get shuffled in. Obviously, the second one is in the Lost Zone, so is only one access to... Oh, I don't see a way to grab Sableye off that Chorus experiment, as we see... Boss's orders look like it's hitting the Lost Zone, and I think it was that Lightning Energy as well. I think it might have been. Oh no, still debating actually. Yeah, this is a tough decision. So switch card looks like it's being taken. Lightning, no, not Lightning Energy. So switch card and Lightning Energy hitting the Lost Zone.
Yeah, always a bit tricky when you're putting a Lightning in the Lost Zone, of course. Tends to be the one the colours you play less of, but in this instance, deciding the other cards are just far more important. And yeah, right now it's just that Sableye that really needs to be found. A concealed cards there. Does Adam find it?
I don't think so. So we do see a switch cart. The problem is now that when you're starting to use Comfade to dig for stuff, you also have to be able to maneuver the Comfade as well. Ooh, a skate road. Now, this is actually a really interesting decision. What would you... Because the Baxcalibur has a 2 retreat cost, so you can't just confidently promote that. Wow, opting to go for the gem. Wow. So that opened up the door for Kamerman taking a 2 prize KO this turn at the very least.
I would have said maybe the other option would have been to bring up the Manaphy, right?
I was thinking Manaphy, yeah.
But Adam disagreeing in this instance as the Echoing Horn.
Wow, that's knowledge right there.
Yeah, no, that would have been perhaps a useful thing to find later, but no, just going to have to go to the Lost Zone there. But no Sableye for Adam.
Well, we know Adam has a switch cart at the very least. We can see that switch cart into Kamerman for that spit innocently. And that's one of the downsides to Gem Power EX. While it is a massive consistency card via Chivalry Chill and a damage counter thrower with its Hellblade, it's only got 220 HP, 2 prize. That is not a high number.
No, that's which it seems crazy to say, right?
Yeah,
that 220 is not a high number, but in this particular instance, no, it's not. That's just the state of the game as it is currently. But yeah, there it is. Switch cut now into the Kamerman, and it's just going to be a very clean, exact 2-hit knockout on the Gem Power for the Kamerman.
That is efficiency right there, not a wasted damage count. I don't know what that Chorus was. Chorus was no business. Chorus saw that cross-switcher Cologne Sir and said, nope, I'm checking out.
See ya.
Yeah, see you later. I was like, no, come back here. We need you. We need you. So yeah, quite like this position for Adam, you know. Owyn only been down to 2 prize cards is scary though, because that Raikou is there.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the big finisher, right? That's especially with the amount of energy that's already gone. I don't think you're going to be able to pull off a Dragonite attack this game. You could, but I think at this point Raikou's going to be there waiting in the wings to finish things off as needed. But then for now, it's back on Owyn, who only needs to take 2 more prizes to win. So if he can piece together some way to KO the Raikou himself, that would be a win condition for him. But I don't know if he can quite do it just yet.
No, I think it doesn't play a copy of Boss's orders, so there will be no. It will have to be a double cross switcher to act as the Gust. I think I'd be perfectly happy if I was Owyn, just bust the tail in again, going down to 1, and basically saying this Chen Pao has no problems dealing with anything you promote. So, you know, have fun really. You know, have a crack, but I'm in a very good spot.
Yeah, there's no way for Adam to take a free prize turn, right? Even if you go for like Bidoof plus Manaphy plus the Greninja, that's not quite putting enough damage counters on the field.
A little bit shy. There is no like Halucha or anything like this to increase it. Adam might be starting to feel the pressure a little bit here. Let's see. This could be a fantastic turn for a Roxanne, maybe.
Yeah, so exactly like I said, Buster Tail, just carrying the Cramorant. Now back on Adam, conceal cards for 2. There's the Sableye, a little bit late.
Oh, 1 turn too late,
yeah.
Sableye. Come on, mate. Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm impressed with that Excalibur, that Buster Tail, doing all kinds of work.
Yeah, especially because it KOs any one prize you put out, right? Which means that you're forced to end this turn on a Raikou, otherwise you just lose the game, unless you can KO the Excalibur somehow, of course.
And there is no text on that. You can just keep using Buster, 160 HP. That's a high number to deal with, you know. Here we do see the Super Pod being played, getting back the Lightning and a 1 Water Energy. I imagine maybe a 3rd target, and looks like that Cramorant's been very... That Cramorant has shown up. I'll give that Cramorant credit.
Yeah. Definitely pulling its weight now back into the deck. Those 3 go, but it doesn't. The problem is it doesn't solve the ultimate conundrum of what's Adam's like actually best line to play this turn.
Yeah, I'm struggling. I think ideally it would involve Roxanne, right? Roxanne and then attack with Raikou. That's the highest
Prey,
HP. Yeah, the old Roxanne and Prey.
It is there in hand. So yeah, as long as Adam can get this Comfey out of the active, I guess that's what you do. You retreat to the Raikou, Roxanne.
Yep. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers and hope. I mean, Owyn managed to navigate out of the first Roxanne. You know, law of averages might not be able to drive this one. At least, of course, Adam's hoping. Here we do see that Raikou hit the active. Now, will we see the fleet foot before or after the Roxanne?
Surely do it afterwards, right? Or no, maybe not. Okay, maybe that's something you want to see now.
Maybe hunting for something.
That was a Colress.
I don't think you play that though. Surely.
No, it is.
Got to be the Roxanne. Surely. Oh, is it? Oh,
no, gonna book Boss's orders on the Chen Pao. Okay. I guess, okay, this forces Owyn to have double cross switcher to win, to be fair. So I can see the reasoning here. Because there's no way you can, with what's on the board right now, there's no easy way to take a kill on this Raikou unless I'm missing something.
Well, promote Excalibur, Ultra Ball for Chen Pao. Hoping to try and have some energies and just KO it, right? Unless all 3 Chen Pao in the discard pile.
Possibly.
I mean, superior energy retrieval's there. Well, let's see.
Yeah. We'll see how Owyn plays this out here. Let's. I'm trying to think if we've been
4 energy on a Chen Pao to take a KO. So we're going to start the turn off with a conceal cards. Oh no, they weren't very good. They're Ultra Ball fodder. So if we see a Chen Pao in the deck, I think this is wrapped up, right? We see Barrel.
Yeah, there's none left.
No, there's none left. Is there Super Rod? I know we've seen one be played at the very least.
I'm not sure I saw one, you know.
No, I don't think I did.
So Adam picking up on something here, very, what might first seem like a quite risky line to play might actually be the way to win.
So at this point, we are going to have to go for double cross switches. You're right, Freya. Oh. Okay, so Irida gets at least 1, right?
Yes.
No matter what.
But
we've used Pokestop already this turn, haven't we? Oh, no, we haven't.
No, haven't. So
cross switcher.
Free.
Oh, it's 3 items, but no cross switcher.
Oh, and no Super Rod either. Like, no way to get something back. Is this it?
All 3 Chen Pao in the discard pile currently.
Wow. Okay, so Irida. Yeah, what do you even find here? They have Super Rod. That's what you needed, right? Unless, wait, is there still a way to piece it together?
Super Rod left.
Wait, there's a Nest Ball in the hand.
Yeah, there's an Ultra Ball in hand. Oh, a Nest Ball, sorry, yeah. So Super Rod gets back Chen Pao, Ultra Ball for Chen Pao, Chivalry Chill plus Superior Energy Retrieval takes game 1. Wow.
That was a nail biter there at the end.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the Super Pod was available there for Owyn, but does play 2 copies actually, so there we go. That's why.
It would have had to have been the last prize in order for that to not work. Yeah. Whew, I was got to be breathing a sigh of relief there after thinking, this could have been it. Like, Adam almost managed to actually find the way to take the win here, but just the clutch barrel draw, finding the Irida and then the nest ball to piece everything together to just KO the Raikou and take that game 1.
Yeah, the Pokestop coming in clutch there, the triple items at the end as Owyn Kamerman takes the game 1 there, goes 1-0 up here in this Swiss round 12. If you've just joined us, both of these players are looking to try and get their place in the top 8, and they do that just by winning games.
Yes.
And Owyn's put himself in a fantastic position as both players look like are eagerly waiting to get this game 2 started.
Yeah, so there we go, drawing the opening hands. Adam, I imagine, will be going first in this instance, although, I mean, sometimes there's lots of spots you up to not. You may prefer going second just to get the early aggression in, so we'll see what Adam opts for here. And let's take a look at these prize cards.
Let's see what we're working with. Irida, nothing too impactful there, I feel, for both players. Well, the 1 copy of Chien-Pao at the top could be interesting, as we saw Chien-Pao was a vital resource at the end, as Adam does lead that Greninja. He's feeling the cold here, Adam wants to turn up the heat a little bit, stop those shivery chills, and get involved in this game 2. Starts off the turn with a Pokestop. This could be quite important.
Oh.
Okay, not too bad. Nest Ball's okay. Getting rid of the chorus, not so much.
Yeah, I think, was there already a chorus in hand as well? I'm not sure if I saw it or not. If so, then discarding that one is completely fine. Yeah,
I haven't had a chance to consult Adam's hand yet, though. Look at the speed, almost like someone's put him on fast forward. The speed he's...
I mean, that's what you have to do, right? When you're down a game in a 50 minutes best of 3, you gotta turn up the turbo a little bit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you're going for these top 8 placements, right, Frere, you need wins. Ties aren't that impactful. You want to try and get as many wins as possible. Obviously, you'd rather get a tie over a loss, but wins are really what you need, right?
Yeah, absolutely. The tie is only worth 1 match point, whereas a win is worth 3. And if you talk about the later stages, when you get to the end of the tournament and you're thinking how many match points do I actually need to get into the top 8, usually it's above the 30s, right? You're thinking 32, 33, sometimes even like 34. It kind of depends on how many people there are in the tournament. But it's you need to hit those higher match point numbers if you want to think about making the top 8.
Especially since we've got 6 rounds of day 2 Swiss here as well, so that alters things a little bit as well. So that looks like Adam. Oh, okay, not the most explosive turn 1s there. Only 1 card in the loss zone. Let's see what Owyn can do. Does have a Hisuian heavy ball by the looks of it. Opens up the turn with a Pokestop. Oh, okay, gets 1 copy of Nest Ball for both players there. Oh, that hand doesn't look too great, actually.
No, I mean, there's a Hisuian heavy ball, but like we saw, I don't think there's anything that useful to get from it. I mean, there's... well, you get the Chien-Pao, I guess.
Oh, yeah, true. Then
actually, that could be quite relevant, because that could mean you can retreat into it and start doing Shivery Chills, so but actually, that's quite huge.
But was there a way to get Frigibacks? Oh, no, he had got the Nest Ball off the Pokestop. Yeah. Okay, woo, that was a clutch Nest Ball there, and that could have got a little bit dicey there for Owyn, but like you said, heavy ball can liberate that Chien-Pao from the prizes. Nest Ball gets Frigibacks, and Owyn could be off to the races. Yeah,
and that heavy ball, that heavy ball has now turned this start into a much stronger one, and yeah, we can see the rest there. It's kind of what's left over in terms of the prizes are the 1 copies of things that Owyn runs multiples of. Yes. So not going to be feeling too upset about that in the slightest.
Nothing terribly impactful there. As Owyn does get time to do his deck search now. Obviously, he did get to see the prizes, so won't have to prize check. As we do see Frigibacks, 70 HP Frigibacks, hit the bench. Oh, no, maybe not, actually. Going for the 60 HP Frigibacks.
I think, given that your opponent only put 1 in the lost zone last turn, I don't think you're too worried about a lost mine coming in and wrecking you.
So you save that 70 HP one if you need it in the later game, so you can try and stop Adam taking 2 prize cards on 2 Frigibacks at the same time.
So, now, one thing that's important to note is that that Pokestop did mill the Manaphy, of course, so having that in a discard pile, going to be sending a little bit of an alarm bell at Adam's mind, thinking, I could maybe exploit this with a Greninja play this turn.
Yeah, a Greninja would be rather strong, it would KO the Frigibacks. Trying to see, and if you was to Moonlight Shuriken the active Bidoof, the ability doesn't work as carefree carefree countenance only works if Bidoof is on the bench.
Yeah,
so.
Unfortunately, there was no way for Owyn to be able to retreat that Bidoof. So yeah, this is actually shaping up to be a potentially very huge turn as long as Adam can have a strong enough setup here.
Ooh, this is also interesting. The Dragonite could be interesting because
Forest
if you
Seal
was to
Stone.
go Forest Seal Stone, Escape Rope, you'd probably have to promote the Chen Pao in that scenario, and I don't want to get an early 2-price KO, potentially.
That would be, I mean, that would be the way to go about it. Yeah, either way, neither play is possible unless you end up with 7 in the Lost Zone. So that's going to be what the focus is on. And it's not impossible to do this turn, but it's going to need a Lost Vacuum and some more Come Phase as well as a Chorus's Experiment.
Yeah, so we need quite a lot, but I tell you what, if you need if you need a lot of cards for a combo, Forest Seal Stone is a great card to have because that plucks out one piece.
Yes, it does. So there we go, Chorus's Experiment. This is going to be the key first piece here. We do see... Ooh, not a lot to work with, though.
We see a Forest Seal Stone hit the Lost Zone.
And I believe that was that one Water Energy? No, still making the decision. No, has the decision been made?
Yeah, we can't quite see what the card below the Forest Seal Stone was. We see a Concealed card, discard a Water.
Yep.
And draw 2.
Escape Rope and Superior Energy Retrieval, okay.
Can't quite make out exactly what's in. Oh, there we go. We see a Comfort. Okay, that's a good start. That's getting you there. We just kind of see that, and there's an Escape Rope, as we do see. Yeah, it's got a bit of Chen Power, right? And then into the Comfort for Adam Flower selecting. Now this will go up to 5. Kind of need to find a Lost Vacuum at some point to unlock this turn. Oh, and that's an easy decision.
Yeah, Spiritomb not going to be doing much against Chen Power. Finds a Hisuian Heavy Ball. And we're about to take a Sableye out from there, I believe that was one of the things prized, but no other basics than that. So not something that can sort of further advance Adam's game state. And I think with that, I don't think Adam is able to get any further with cards in the Lost Zone.
Yeah, I think that kind of concludes the turn. Has he used Pokestop this turn?
Not this turn, I don't believe so, no.
So we could still see the Hail Mary Pokestop, you know, trying to bail you out. But you're right, if that Pokestop doesn't do the business, then this turn will be grinding to a halt. Wait, is that a Lost Vacuum in hand? Is that a gold Lost Vacuum?
No. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, okay. So he has got it. Okay, well, this changes everything.
Wow. Well, you know what? By playing the Escape Rope, a minor thing, the Bidoof's ability comes back online.
Oh, yeah.
So can only really go Chen Pao, but Frigibacks. But in all honesty, getting rid of Frigibacks is the main thing, right? It'd be a bonus to take an extra prize. If we do see the Pokestop being played, 1, 2, 3. Does get the Super Auto, funnily enough. So
yes.
You can put them straight back in the deck if you want.
The only problem was going to be if the aim is a Dragonite attack, then the fact that there's 2 Water Energies now in the discard pile is going to make that a little bit tricky.
Or the Greninja even as well, so you can't. You're forced to play that Super potentially.
There's also I don't know if there's any way to actually pull off an attack this turn, because there's no energy in hand, that's the issue. So you can Mirage Gate once, but that's not going to be enough energy to attack with either the Dragonite or the Greninja, so it might just have to be a Cramorant this turn instead.
Yeah, you might have to play that Mirage Gate just to get this Comfort out of the active then. Was there any switching cards in there?
I don't recall seeing any, no. Wait, onto the Sableye?
Yeah, I guess you could just pay retreat, use the Cramorant, and you can just maybe prepare the Sableye for later on.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't think you'll be doing Scratch this turn, that's for sure.
No, talked about it earlier. But I don't think this definitely isn't the turn for a Scratch.
No, you've got the Cramorant right there, right? You can do like you did last game, just spit innocently, do half of the Chen Pao's health and damage, and just take it from there. That's absolutely a fine turn.
So here we do see pay retreat, and like we said, spit innocently, attacking for free via that Lost Proficiency ability. Big turn here for Owyn. Let's see what he can do.
So the Frigiback survives. That's going to be important point number 1. Shivery Chill is going to come in. It's going to come down to whether Owyn can find the fabled Rare Candy Stage 2 combo to get that Baxcalibur out.
I mean, there is a dreamer world in which you can get the Moonlight Shuriken off this turn. Be very hard. Here we do see Pokestop coming down. Let's see what gets rid of Ultra Ball. Rare Candy. Rare. Ooh! Oh my goodness gracious me! If you're a Chien-Pao player and your Pokestop gets you rare candy Ultra Ball, you're feeling very happy.
Actually, to be fair.
Oh wow, okay.
It wasn't even necessary. Like the rare candy Baxcalibur was like already in Owyn's hand.
Oh wow.
Hand is stacked.
Wow.
Look at that.
Yeah. The rare instance where you didn't want to see the rare candy. Ultra Ball's never a bad thing to have, though.
No,
As we do see the Baxcalibur come down, we've got another Chien-Pao. Ultra Ball can find you Barrel, so you can start drawing cards with that.
The barrel also is, if there's another Ultra Ball in hand or another Pokemon search, maybe something that Owen we're thinking about is trying to get that Radiant Greninja out.
Yeah, that's definitely.
There is no Manaphy, like we discussed earlier, on Adam's side of the field.
That would be the dreamer turn. That would be the eyes widen scenario. It's possible. Has to go to the Chien-Pao to do it. And a Baxcalibur. Not things you really typically want to put in a discard pile, but you are correct, Freya. Here we go. That Greninja's coming down.
I mean, you have to go for it, right? You have this opportunity to do like a really devastating turn. You can just, I think in this instance, you actually just KO the Sableye on the come phase.
Wow, paying the retreat already. Super cold, pay retreat.
Yeah. Oh, this is a very ugly superior energy retrieval, though, potentially. There's discarding another rare candy and a Pokestop.
So you're going to have to attach these energies now. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That was easy, wasn't it? No cross switches needed this time.
Nope.
Moonlight Shuriken, double Comfey again as Owyn leapfrogs the prize cards there and goes down to 4.
And this does make sense as well. With there only being 7 in the lost zone, Owyn just thinking, I want to deny Adam getting to 10, and if I can deny Adam getting to 10, then the Sableye having an energy on it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, look at that Pokestop!
Yeah. That would have been good turn 1, right?
Oh, goodness, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, Adam's on 7. Wow, I told you this would be a to and fro aggressive game, didn't I? Just both players going at it. Greninja currently survives the spit innocently as well, that 130 HP. We do see the Lost Vacuum being played, going up to 9 in the Lost Zone, so Sableye's getting ready.
Can Adam go for 10?
Oh,
no.
Just the spit innocently. Now, unfortunately, Greninja can't take 2 prize cards again. Could carry the Sableye, though. That might be a good play, you know.
I'm trying to think if... so, yeah, you can KO the Sableye, but then it's a matter of what would be worth it afterwards, and just in terms of putting the rest of the damage on. Also, very huge. Owyn actually found the barrel this turn.
Wow.
Huge
getting ready. Has 1 copy of Irida in the hand as well. Irida obviously find a water Pokemon and an item. As it looks like we are going to see the barrel gets to draw 3. Cross switcher. You know what that means? That means that Chien-Pao EX can start swinging.
Oh no. So if you're Adam, you got to be a little bit worried here. There's I don't think the Pokestop's been used yet on Owyn's side.
No, both players playing so fast, they were forgetting to remove those coins. Here we do see the Shivery Chill getting 2 water energies. Oh my goodness, what is Owyn thinking of here? We do have the Irida as well, so Irida can basically unlock any turn that Owyn wants right now, because he can search a water Pokemon and an item.
I think what we wanted to do here is KO the Dragonite, but with a fresh Chien-Pao, so Adam can't return KO over Kamerman. Yeah,
that makes sense. Go down to 2 prize cards, and you can say, you better find your Manaphy as well, because otherwise I can still Greninja again. That's still a play. Frigibax hits the playing surface, but I don't mind. Oh, we are going to see concealed cards maybe first.
Yeah, just to work with as much information as you can.
Oh, there's that Chien-Pao.
Oh, okay.
There's that Chien-Pao that you mentioned. Owyn thinking, does have the Irida as well. Oh my goodness, so many possibilities. So many possibilities.
There's a lot of different sort of paths you can take with this Pokestop as well.
Oh my goodness gracious me, Owyn Kamerman! Wow!
These Pokestops have been absolutely busted this game, I swear to goodness.
I want to know what level Owyn is on Pokemon Go, because clearly he knows his way around the Pokestops. You know what I mean? He's been doing really well with them. Oh my goodness. So I think whatever Owyn wants to do this turn, he can do it.
I think so as well. With all the nest balls and cross switches going on. Do you end up almost in decision paralysis, right? Where there's like so many things you could do. It's like, what actually is the best choice here?
She's like, hold on a sec. What do I do here? The thing is, because Owyn is such a high-tier, world-class player, I'm sure he knows exactly what he wants to do. If that was me, though, Freya, I'm like, oh, my goodness, give us a set, mate. I got too many options. So here we do see the Irida, getting a water Pokemon and an item card.
So it's going to be, well, what do you even get? Obviously, a cross switcher is the item that you get. Oh no, unless
has two in hand already.
Oh, two in hand. Okay,
he had one in hand, and then the Pokemon got the other one, right? That's why I was like, whoa.
It doesn't even get a Pokemon.
Doesn't even get a what a statement. If you're Adam now, you're just thinking, wow, hand that good, is it? I don't even want the free items.
I mean, okay, there's only one water Pokemon left in the deck, and that's the last Fritchie packs.
Yeah. And I guess maybe you leave that in deck, so, you know, if you get Iono'd, at least there's a chance you draw into it, maybe.
But would you want to, though? Like,
you never know. Owyn's in such a good position, right?
I think it's one of those situations where it probably just doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we're talking minute fractions of probabilities and stuff here. We also going to see that superior energy retrieval, I think. Discard 2 cards from your hand, get 4 basic energies, and obviously super cold, letting you attach them anywhere you like.
Now, is Owyn going to attach him to a fresh Chien-Pao? Is he going to attach him to the Greninja? Or just going to attach him to that Chien-Pao?
Interesting.
Not going to go for the Dragonite, maybe?
No, maybe you attach them there so you can discard them off that one. Leave 2 on your active, maybe, whatever you attack
possibly,
with.
Yeah. That one's the Greninja.
Okay. Yeah, 1 there. Are we going to? But we could still see the Chien-Pao get benched with the other 2. Then you can pay retreat as well. Or you wouldn't even have to pay retreat, so you've got cross switches even. There will be no pay and retreat potentially. So it looks like we're just going to see, okay. So Owyn maybe wants to hold on to those cross switches.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of hesitancy, maybe. But I guess the problem here, though, is that now you're maybe vulnerable to a Roxanne. I know Adam has just played a Chorus Experiment now, so it doesn't matter, but there could have been an opportunity there for Adam to Roxanne Owyn again.
That could have been a dangerous Roxanne plus Lost Minds of a barrel turn, right? And that could spiral out of control fast, but Owyn maybe breathing a sigh of relief, saying, whoa, that Chorus is not a Roxanne, I'm going to hold on to my hand for now. Interesting turn, because now Owyn's on 3 prize cards. You know, sort of skewed the prizes a little bit there for himself. Over to Adam, though, does play the concealed cards, discarding the lightning energy to draw 2. That is an accordion hand, as Benjamin Rabioti would say. That hand is massive.
I don't think I've heard that one before, actually.
You never heard accordion hands? Hands so big. As we do see Lost Mine coming down, getting rid of the Greninja. And was it Frigibacks as well, was it? Yeah.
I believe so. So Lost Mine picking up Adam's first prizes of the game. But now... You got a thinking face on, Shay. What are you thinking?
It's quite a dicey scenario in here because Adam's on 4, taking 2 prize cards, right? Oh, Pokestop. Okay, that one's not as impressive as the last one. And that Bat's-Calibur's now in range of a Sableye. So if Adam can go Roxanne next turn, Lost Mine into the Bat's-Caliber, now you really are in like a very crucial scenario that you kind of have to draw out of. So now Owyn's forced to bench that Frigibacks. So maybe this turn you have to go after the Dragonite and just say no matter what's in the active, maybe you can leave 1 energy on your Chien-Pao so you can attach 1 more and do Hellblade 120.
Yeah, I think this is the exact move you make is you play out your hand as much as possible to Roxanne-proof yourself. You load up the checkmate scenario by trying to load up both your Chien-Paos as much as you can.
Yeah.
You go for the Dragonite and KO it. That way you've got 1 prize left and you can finish off anything next turn. I think, this is the move for this turn for sure.
I think irrespective of whether you have a Bat's-Caliber or not, you can at least go for 120. So as we do see Super Cold getting chilly in here again, attaching 2 energies to the Chien-Pao on the bench, 2 energies to the active. Still has 2 more energy to attach if he desires. And he does, so 3 there. Obviously, you do need to discard 2 to KO Sableye, which is kind of annoying. You need to discard a few more if you're going after that Dragonite, though.
I think that's what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
I think you can just cross-switcher here, KO the Dragonite, and then you just make sure there's enough energy left on board to KO anything else that comes out.
Oh, still has Super Cold, Shivery Chill, I should say. And yeah, I think you're right. Just going to load up all the energies and say whatever you put in the active next turn, even if I have Bat's-Caliber or not, is getting KO'd.
Yeah, I think that's the move. So Shivery Chill for the last water energy in the deck. You can see Owyn pointing at doing the maths there, just trying to work it all out and just trying to work out whether this cross-switcher move is the right one. Yes, he is going for it, switching to the other Chien-Pao, and I guess here you just discard all the energies off of the damaged Chien-Pao, right?
Yeah, so you need to discard 4 for the KO, right? So yeah, I guess you take 3, or you definitely leave it so maybe you leave enough so they can both have 1. So irrespective of whatever happens, you just attach 1 more. or you can discard them off other places like Frigibacks as well. That's a good thing about Super Cold. You can you can have a think and then attach your energies afterwards.
And then I can give it a bit of barrel
as well. Oh, goodness gracious, had the superior energy achievement. We can even start plucking them out the discard pile and just flood the board, for lack of a better term. Pardon the pun, I did it on purpose. With energy, as we do see. Yeah, look at that. And I love this, because then if you try and stall at the Frigibacks, you can just pay retreat as well. Pokestop there for Adam. Oh! Adam Denk hasn't been there, can't be a high level on Pokemon Go, clearly. Oh my! And there's the concession from Adam. Wow! What a game from Owyn Kamerman.
That I think what sealed it there was just the Roxanne. After milling that off of the Pokestop, that would have been the comeback card for Adam. But as soon as that was gone, there was no way.
Yeah, that was an incredible game from Owyn Kamerman there. We're showing a masterclass there of Chen Pao. Like I said, when you're in the driver's seat with Chen Pao, it can get scary because you really can access the bench, unlimited damage cap, attach energies. You can gust without having to play boss because you have cross switches. Wow.
That was an absolutely incredible match. Really, again, showing off the power of Chen Pao. It feels like every single time that we've seen Chen Pao on stream, it has really, really shown its chops this weekend at least.
Yeah, and just being able to have Irida to pluck out combos, superior energy retrieval, giving you access to 4 energy, Chivalry Chill, letting you grab 2 more. Just like between Chivalry Chill and superior energy retrieval, that's 6 energy, and you can just put them wherever you want. It's just. Wow, I am so impressed by that show.
Though in this instance, is it flooding the board or is it freezing the board?
Ooh, let us know down there in the chat or on the socials down there. #PlayPokemon. Are you flooding the board or are you freezing the board? Got my sort of ice suit here as well, you know what I mean? I'm feeling looking like I've been hit by that Chivalry Chill as well. Commiserations to Adam, though. I feel as if played it really well. A bit unfortunate towards the end.
Yeah, a little bit. And I feel like sort of there were a couple of instances where I think, especially not finding access to the Manaphy or just with that putting together the cancelling clone combo, we saw just the Radiant Ninja is such a key part of Chen Pao's strategy against Lost of Zone decks, because of course if you're just trading 2 prizes for 1 prize, Lost of decks is going to run over you, but as soon as you have put that cancelling clone down and you can play around that Manaphy, suddenly you're evening out a lot more.
Yeah, and I think, if I was a Lost Box player playing against Chen Pao, if they effectively pull off the cross switch, your cancelling clone turn, I can't feel too hard done by if I lose. As we do see there, look, Bax Caliber fires that energy acceleration, that Hellblade we saw, that unlimited damage cap, you're just limited by how much energy you have in play, and Greninja can KO those benched Pokemon, and does it rather effectively as well.
And you see that there, we even have Lost Box down as a bad matchup for Chen Pao, but it's like, just because it's a bad matchup doesn't mean you can't win it.
No, especially when you're being piloted by one of the world's best players. And like we say there, it's traditionally a bad matchup, but you do have your answers. It's just traditionally, it's a hard answer to pull off, right? Double cross switcher and the cancelling clone. However, if you do pull that turn off, the pendulum of power swings right back into your favor, and then all of a sudden, you could be circling that game 1 win, game 2 win. That's a win for me, and Owyn gets himself 1 step closer to that top 8, top 4. Maybe that spot in Hawaii too, maybe.
I'm going to say it's a little bit early, but do we think maybe this is it? This is the breakout event for Chen Pao to go all the way?
Oh, you know what? Ever since we submitted our Carter predictions, I've been slowly talking myself more into Chen Pao. I just think it needed a few more events for players to work it out. And now, well, you saw it there. When it's flying, it's flying.
It's absolutely flying. It's been a long time since we've seen a strategy of this kind do so well. I think to me, it's something that I really love about this format specifically is the fact that not only are Stage 2 decks viable, but there's multiple different Stage 2 decks viable. And I think sort of the design of how these Stage 2 Pokemon are sort of powerful enough to make